Welcome back to day 3 of our Rise and Thrive Challenge for Wise Wild Women. I've been so moved to see the kinds of results you're getting already. Here we are at the peak of our 5 days. I love seeing what you've been writing on Facebook or writing to me personally on email if you're more private or you don't particularly do Facebook. Incredible results that you're getting. I mean, amazing things from everything from your health and your sense of well-being to being able to have some major business changes and results, or to be able to really connect with your family or your community in a new way, or simply to be present, to allow yourself to be present for those 10 minutes that you do the practice, and then finding that it opens up during the rest of the day. So thank you for engaging in the way that you're engaging. You're really reminding me of the Way of Joy women's community that I have, that we meet, we do challenges like this, we do this kind of work together a lot throughout the year, and it's been incredible to see how this sense of energy being expanded is rising. When you tap into the chi field of the over 100 people who are in this challenge together, you can really feel this sense of raising energy. Now, you may choose not to do that. You may not want to be part of a larger field of people you don't really know. That's absolutely fine. In any case, I'm glad you're using these forms for your own best benefit. So we've worked with first standing tall and being able to bring in the wisdom, the guidance, the sense of inspiration that comes from the heavenly bodies, from the heaven realm. We also worked, of course, on shaking off what's stuck and being really allowing ourselves to drop that into earth where it can compost and become useful energy. So we've worked with the heaven realm and the earth realm. And again, the earth realm also has to do with the unconscious and bringing things up into light so that we can be able to shift and make changes that we want to. Today, what I'd like to focus on is the human realm. So in Qigong, we say that as humans, we are vessels to bring heaven down to earth and earth back up to heaven. We take our inspiration and we make things happen. We walk our talk. Or when we're walking our talk, that starts to elevate the energy and brings it back to the heaven realm. So I want to work today a little bit on the human realm, which is the central realm. This is where that transport happens up and down between the two. The first thing I'd like to work on is your breathing, 6-direction breathing. Now, some of you are Qigong practitioners over a long period of time, or you're already in the Way of Joy community, you know a lot of these things. Others of you are new to it, but regardless of whether you're used to it or not, it's always good to revisit some of these really basic principles. In 6-direction breathing, what you want to do is breathe in 6 directions all at once. So let's go into this together. Let's take a moment to focus on breath. You're going to begin by breathing in, and as you breathe in, you want to have a sense of letting your abdomen and your belly and solar plexus expand up and down, and then as you exhale, comes back down. So you inhale, making space, lifting the diaphragm, making space for breath to happen. As you exhale, it comes back down. Now, you don't need to do what I'm doing with your hands. That's not part of the Qigong. I'm just trying to demonstrate. So you inhale, lengthen through your whole solar plexus and belly, and exhale, release. Now let's try the same thing side to side. As you inhale, you have a sense of widening across the solar plexus, and as you exhale, it comes back in. So inhale, opening up the ribs, opening up from side to side. Exhale, release back in. One more time. Inhaling, expanding widthwise. And then exhaling, coming back in. The final direction is forward and back. So you're going to inhale, let your belly relax. You want to breathe through your back as well, that your back opens up. Inhale. And as you exhale, just relax. Inhale, front and back, open. And exhale. One more time, opening, front and back. Inhale. And exhale. Now we're going to do all 6 directions together. Up, down, side, side, front, back. So you're almost like a balloon getting bigger and then deflating a little bit as you exhale. So breathing in, expanding in all 6 directions. And exhale. Again, breathing in, forward, back, up, down, side, side. And release. One last time, focusing on 6 directions. Inhale and exhale. Okay, good. Now, you can do this 6 direction breathing, and I would invite you to with any of the forms that we've done so far, particularly, of course, the shower and grounding to earth. I'd like to add a Qigong practice for the human realm today. This is called As Above, So Below. It comes from the Way of Joy system, where I have a lot of different forms that are connected to different themes. This particular theme is about how Qi moves in the space between, how we open up space, and we've talked about that a little bit in the first video. So what we're going to do is just rub your hands together and then cup them. Relax your shoulders. Lift your crown, stand tall, feel the ball of the big toe, ball of the little toe, and the heel. Soften the space behind your knees so you can feel your tailbone is hanging down almost like it's resting, like a kangaroo's tail resting on the ground. Okay? And then I would like to just really feel the length and opening between the vertebrae. So just a little bit of a reminder that as you lift the top of the head, you don't lift your chin. All right, that you keep the chin down so that we're not crunching the connection here between the heaven realm and the human realm. Okay, so as you inhale, you're going to open your hands apart. See if you can feel energy, heat, warmth, or tingling between your hands. And as you exhale, bring your hands back in together. So inhale, expanding between the 2 hands. And exhale. Now, if you lose a sense of connection between the hands, you can always go back and rub them again. But I do want to literally feel like the hands are connected. Or pretend that you do, because there is a saying that says, Yi Dao, Qi Dao, where your mind goes, the Qi follows. So you can pretend and still establish that sense of awareness of a connection. Okay, so we're going to inhale. And I want to see how far you can bring your hands apart and still feel like they're connected. And as you exhale, bring your hands in. And notice the difference as your hands come apart and as they come together. Maybe they feel the same. Maybe you feel different. Maybe it feels like you're stretching between the 2 hands. Or maybe it feels like there's resistance as your hands come together. Whatever it is that you notice is right. I'd just like you to notice whatever you notice. So inhale, expanding. And as you do this movement, I'd like you to imagine that your clavicles are smiling, that there's an opening across your heart, across the space between your shoulder blades. So this whole heart area starts to be able to be very comfortable with this sense of expansion and contraction of your lungs and of your energy field. So inhale. And exhale. Let's just do this a few more times. Breathing in. Breathing out. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. Breathing in. And breathing out. And finish by bringing your hands back to your lower dantian, taking a moment to close your eyes. Feel whatever you feel, notice whatever you notice. Okay, so that's what I'd like you to do for today. You can do it on and off throughout the day. Some of you have been finding that you've really been getting a lot out of doing it again and again during the day. Others of you might just do it at one time in the morning or in the evening. Whatever works for your schedule is absolutely the right thing for you. So adapt this to make it really fit your life. One of the things that as we're doing this movement we're working with is a theme called expansion and contraction. Again, I don't have time to get into all of that now and still stay within our 10 minutes allotted, but when you're working with expansion and contraction of your lungs, you're also allowing yourself to know what it's like to expand your energy and really be out there, as well as how it is to contract with a sense of gentleness, kindness, coming home to yourself. So play with some of those themes, write on Facebook or write an email to me, whichever you prefer. Till tomorrow, be well and let the Qi flow. Bye-bye.